Meal is a reality facing more people living in the northwest than anywhere else in the country. This food is being collected by an agency worker for a family of 5. What's inside isn't just designed to fill them up, it also has everything they'll need for a balanced diet.
Obviously we've got drinks, we've got rice pudding.
Ken has been volunteering at this food bank in Tameside since it opened 3 years ago. And is there anything in particular that you would encourage people to donate more of? Is there anything you're in short supply of?
This varies almost from month to month, but the need is always to have a greater variety of vegetables.
Food banks in East Tameside fed 3,500 people last year, a third of which were children. And staff at Tameside Hospital are seeing the consequences. They're so concerned about the number of malnourished patients turning up for treatment, they've decided to offer their own food parcels.
When they have people come into the hospital who are showing signs of hunger, malnutrition, and perhaps it's at a time when the food bank's not open, the hospital is going to be issued with some emergency food boxes.
Emergency staff from A&E will hand out food parcels to patients they think may be malnourished or at risk of going hungry when they go home. The hope is by ensuring they're getting the right nutrients, they'll have a better chance of recovery and avoid ending up straight back in hospital.
I think sometimes people don't realise what effects lack of food has on them, and it does sometimes have to be pointed out by professionals, and I think this is where Tameside will come into its own.
The hospital will also have several collection bins across its site for staff and visitors to leave donations. But Dr Kingsley Purdon questions whether such a reliance on food aid is really sustainable.
Giving people a food parcel when they're leaving hospital is probably a sticking plaster just to help them get back home and get eating, but it won't help in the long term. People need to improve the nutrition, vulnerable people, especially older people, people who are underweight, because it has a long-term impact on the health.
Tameside Hospital will start collecting and handing out food from the 13th of November. It's hoped making people aware they're malnourished will encourage them to ensure they don't miss a meal. Amy